the 22nd Congressional District. State Senator John Mannion declaring victory over DeWitt Town Councilor Sarah Hood.
We followed this race right until the end. News Channel 9's Andrew Donovan and Jeremy Skiba were at each of the candidates' campaign parties.
This rooftop isn't only where John Mannion kicked off his congressional campaign almost exactly a year ago. It overlooks his childhood neighborhood of Tipperary Hill. It was on this rooftop where Mannion gave a victory speech last night, touting the power of positivity, crediting that for getting him this far, for making him the projected winner of this primary campaign. But now he has to shift to a general election campaign, a race that will be watched across the nation as it could help decide control of Congress. Democrats want to flip it to blue, but Republicans want to defend it. Mannion's already being attacked by his general election opponent, Republican incumbent Brandon Williams.
It's that type of politicking that simply does not work in central New York and the Mohawk Valley, almost better than anywhere else in this country, because we're hardy people. There's a kindness to us. We have a sense of humor. We expect a lot from our elected officials. We want them to deliver for us, but we also we hold them to a higher standard. I watched that my entire life growing up, and by and large, the people that were around for a long time did exactly that.
In order to win, Mannion knows he has to attract some Republicans, moderates, and convert Sarah Hood supporters across this 5-county district made up of Onondaga, Cayuga, Cortland, Madison, and Oneida counties. In Syracuse, Andrew Donovan, News Channel 9.
I'm Jeremy Skiba, and the road has come to an end for Sarah Hood Tuesday night at Moonjed's in Syracuse. Hood conceded to State Senator John Mannion, who will be the nominee for the Democrats, to take on Republican Congressman Brandon Williams in the 2024 November election. Hood's main message tonight to her voters was to continue to support the Democratic Party.
It's imperative that we all are in this big blue tent of the Democratic Party. And if we truly want to see change, we have to make sure that we rally in November to beat Brandon Williams. New York is NY22 specifically is the best toss-up nationally to win back the House. Winning back the House means that our daughters will get their rights back, means that families will get the services, the programs that they need to thrive, that our communities will begin to be elevated. There is so much hope and potential in flipping back NY22 that we simply must come together.
At the time that the race was called, State Senator John Mannion had 61% of the vote and was up over 5,000 votes ahead of Sarah Hood. In Syracuse, Jeremy Skiba, News Channel 9.
Current Congressman Republican Brandon Williams responding to the news overnight on social media by saying John Mannion is an Albany insider who has spent his political career siding with far-left radicals, and Central New Yorkers have felt the impact at the pump, in the grocery store, and on their utility bills.
Other key races around the region. In the 24th Congressional District, Congresswoman Claudia Tenney wins easily over challenger Mario Fratto. Tenney will now face Democrat challenger David Wagenhauser in November. That district stretches from Jefferson to Niagara County.
And in the 48th New York State Senate race, Republican Caleb Slater defeats Fannie Villarreal. Slater will now take on Democrat Rachel May in the fall.
In the Democratic primary for the 50th state Senate seat, Christopher Ryan is the winner over Thomas Drum. Ryan faces Republican Nick Perro in November. This is the seat that was held by John Mannion.
For a full recap of results from last night's primary, they're posted for you right now on localsyr.com.
All right, 5:30.